Welcome to Gainesville and the GHSA State Soccer Playoffs. My name is Jason Longshore. We're in the first round. Northview traveling north to face Johnson, the 2018 5A state champions. Here in round one. Coming into this, Northview 6-8-1 on the season, 4-3 in the region, 2-2-1 in their last 5 games. Sean Morgan is Northview's head coach. The Titans come in trying to pick up the momentum that they had at the end of the regular season. And they face a team in Johnson who was 13-4-1 in the regular season, undefeated in the region, 7-0. But they did finish the regular season on back-to-back non-region losses. Frank Zamora leads the Johnson Knights into battle as their head coach. 2-time state runners-up, 2018 state champions. The Knights will be in all black, moving from right to left on your radio dial. And Northview is in all white, moving from left to right. 40-minute halves here in GHSA action. It's a brisk evening in Gainesville. It doesn't feel like late April in Georgia. Johnson in their pregame huddle. Northview ready to go. Titans in a 4-4-2 shape. Johnson getting started in a 4-3-3. It'll be Johnson kicking off. Referees checking their watch, making sure everything is ready to roll, and we're underway in the GHSA state playoffs. Johnson working the ball to the right side, getting some touches early on. Swinging over to the left to Jeffrey Castillo. Junior plays it back inside to Angel Sagrero. Patient from the Knights early on. Northview setting their line of confrontation just inside the attacking half. Samuel Sun providing pressure for the Titans. But it's Sagrero really setting the pace early on for the Knights. Johnson working the ball down the right side now. Nearly tackled away, and Northview does gain possession. Looking for the quick opportunity. Sagrero intercepts. Picked back off by the Titans. Let's bring the option down the right side. Peter Munn. Munn cuts it back. Draws a little contact, but no foul called. Cleared away by Castillo. Here comes Johnson down their left side. Quick attack trying to spring Ramon Aguilar. He keeps it in along the touchline. Aguilar with the cross at the top of the 18. Cleared away by the Titans. Sagrero picks it up for the Knights. Johnson continuing to drive. Eliam Chavez on it now. Chavez drops it to Christian Robles. Sagrero on it, and Johnson showing some patience in the build-up. Jose Garcia. Little two-man game with Castillo. Now back to Sagrero. Tight space, but Jorge Sandoval able to keep possession for Johnson. Northview dropping a little bit deeper in their 4-4-2. And now it's Castillo down the left. Munn tries to tackle it away, battling with Aguilar. And Munn ends up causing the turnover. Excellent work from Peter Munn for Northview. Throw in goes over Munn's head. Johnson able to gain possession temporarily. Munn battling for it with Castillo. Northview clears. Samuel Sun chasing. It goes back to the goalkeeper. He keeps it at his feet. Sagrero. Back to the goalkeeper. Back out to the left to Galicia. One ball over the top. Finds Aguilar down the left. Aguilar first time with the left foot cross. Gathered in by Andres Sconiers. 3 minutes in, scoreless. Johnson hosting Northview. Sconiers, the long clearance from his 18. And it's Johnson who settles it, but it's picked off. Joseph Kwan momentarily had possession, but here come the Knights. Castillo down that left side. It will be a corner kick. Aguilar earns the corner. Strong defensive work from Shrey Bhatia. Deflects the cross. And it'll be a corner for Sagrero. In-swinging corner from the near side. Options work into the back post. That's where it's played. Headed down and wide. Excellent delivery on the corner from Sagrero. Picked out exactly what he wanted. The header just goes wide from Landon Avalos. Best opportunity of the match so far for Johnson. Sconiers with the goal kick. Collision at midfield. Nothing called. Northview tries to play long down the left. Come the Titans looking for a free kick. Not going to get it. Johnson will take the throw instead on the far side. Johnson works it from right to left along their back line. Galicia to Sagrero. Holding midfielder for Johnson. You're going to hear his name a lot as he dictates the play. Northview tries to trap at midfield. They are able to turn it over, but they run out of real estate on the far side. It'll be a throw for the Knights. About 10 yards inside the attacking half. Thrown into Sagrero. Worked over to Galicia. Back to Sagrero. Sit over to the left to Castillo. Castillo gets a little bit of help from Robles. Sagrero switches it to the right side. Robles. Patience from the Knights early on. Starting to pin Northview deeper, though. Galicia on it for Johnson. Sagrero now. Looking for options. Splits the two attackers. For Northview. Works it back to Galicia, back to Sagrero. Patience in possession for the Knights. Try to work it forward, taken away by Northview. Northview looks for an outlet. Nice ball from Corapati. Swings it over to the right side, looking for Soon. It's overhit. Good challenge in midfield by Ethan Sassine, and he takes a long-range effort, about 40 yards out. Easy save. Stephen Flores with the easy save for Johnson. Johnson now on at midfield, losing your footing. Iliam Chavez, but he regains it, dribbles past two. Chavez up to Sandoval. Sandoval spins around to Castillo. Castillo up against the touchline. Castillo rides off one challenge. Cuts it back to the top of the 18. Good passing from Johnson, but Northview is able to clear under duress. Big clearance from the Titans, Leo Mendez. Quick throw taken by Johnson and turned over. Northview with a throw down the line. Sun cuts it back into the middle to Sassine. Sassine tries to hit the through ball, slightly overhit. Peter Munn made the run down the right side. It's going to be out for a goal kick. Almost 8 minutes in, scoreless between Johnson and Northview. First round action in the 5A Georgia State playoffs. Angel Sagrero combines with Chavez. And now Robles. Turned away from Sandoval. Northview back in possession. Mendez swings it out to the left side. Picked up by Corrapati. Corrapati down the middle of the field. Pass to Sun, tackled away. Corrapati keeps it in the attacking half, but Northview loses possession. They retreat. Northview setting up in a medium block, allowing Johnson to have the possession in their own half, closing things down when Johnson gets into the attacking half. Smart game plan from Sean Morgan, Shane Baker, and Kirk Parham as coaches. Very well organized Northview side in the early going. Sagrero looking for options. Not a lot of movement yet from the Knights. Sagrero to Galicia. Back to Robles. Robles to Castillo. Robles to Sagrero. Swinging it to the opposite side. Johnson down the right side now, about 30 yards from goal. Looking for options. Tackle away. Closed down by Northview. Leo Mendez involved in that. But Johnson wins it back. Get into the 18. Looking for the corner. They don't get it. Excellent defensive work from the Titans. Sconiers will take the goal kick. Perfectly timed tackle by Osei. Center back reading the game very well for the Titans on that last attack from Sandoval. Now it's Northview in possession at midfield off of the goal kick. Corrapati to Mendez. Mendez out to the left side. Northview starting to string a few passes together. They lose possession at midfield. Sagrero on it now. Sagrero to Jeffrey Castillo. Castillo to Aguilar. He dribbles past two. Osei closes him down. Aguilar cuts past him. Out for a throw. Johnson with a throw in the final third. Throw will be taken by Castillo. Drops it back to Robles. Robles overhits the pass, looking for Aguilar. It'll be a goal kick. 11 minutes into the first half, scoreless. First round action in the GHSA state playoffs. Andre Sconiers, the goalkeeper for Northview, will take this goal kick. The left side of his 6-yard box. Bombs it to midfield. Corrapati lets it ride. He earns a free kick. Over the top from Iliam Chavez. It'll be a free kick for the Titans. Osei stands over it. Corrapati leaves it. Titans want to go long with this. It's about 5 yards inside the attacking half. Osei hits it to the top of the 18. Flicked on. Looking to settle it. Can't find it. Grabbed by the goalkeeper for Johnson. And he rolls it out to Sagrero. Galicia. Back to Sagrero as Northview retreats and Johnson advances. Into the middle third now. Sagrero under a little bit of pressure from Sun. That little bit of pressure forces a giveaway. It'll be a Northview throw inside their attacking half. About 35 yards from goal. And the Titans are able to get numbers forward. Shrey Bhatia with the throw. Munn looking to turn. Can't do it. Samuel Sun loses it over the touchline. It'll be a throw for the Knights. Castillo back to Sagrero. No hesitation. He goes long, tries to pick out an option. but Korabati intercepts for Northview. Osai mishits the pass. It's out for a throw for the Knights. Castillo looks long down the line, pulls it back to Robles instead. Robles tries to split two defenders. Tackled away by Samuel Sun. Johnson back on it again, though. Relentless pressure from Johnson. Looking to turn at the top of the 18. Pulls it back. Back to Robles. Tackled away from him at the last minute. But it's given away. Long-range effort. Easy save for Sconiers. A little frantic in the defensive third for Northview. The goalkeeper, Andre Sconiers, with a comfortable save on a long-range shot from Eliam Chavez. Sconiers goes long. Chavez tries to settle. Sun comes away with it for the Titans. Samuel Sun back on it now. Pops it into the middle. Titans trying to turn. Excellent defending from Galicia initially, but he commits the foul. Ethan Sassin earns a free kick about 35 yards from goal. Possibly in range for a long-range effort. Possibly. Sassin is going to take this for the Titans. Two-man wall set up for the Knights. Going to be 3. Referee stepping off the 10 yards. Ethan Sassin is the only one over it for Northview. He goes to goal, over the crossbar, hits the football goal post behind. Out for a goal kick. Sassin did not miss by that much. Looked like Flores had it covered for the Knights. Short goal kick to Galicia, and now to Sagrero. Knights advance. Northview drops into that medium block. Into the middle third now, Galicia. Sagrero pulls it back, looking for options. Galicia at midfield. Galicia's pass is picked off. Excellent by Northview, and now they attack. They're into the attacking half now. Played to Samuel Sun. Sun down the right side. Cuts it back. Cross. Easily gathered in by Flores. Sun ran out of room. Couldn't direct that cross back to the penalty spot like he was hoping. And Stephen Flores gathers it in. He plays it short. Sagrero. To Castillo. Now Christian Robles. Swings it over to the right side. Robles back to Sagrero. Don't have possession stats here in the GHSA, but it's probably 75-25 in favor of the Knights. Johnson into the attacking half. Now down that right side, Eliam Chavez. Tackled away by Korabati. Korabati starts it. Mun down the right side for the Titans. Excellent defensive work from Jeffrey Castillo to let that ride out. Peter Munn was chasing, but Castillo got to the spot first. Throw for Johnson. And it's to Galicia. Sagrero in the middle of the park, now into the middle third of the field. Galicia and Sagrero calmly advance for the Knights. Out to the right side. Ball's overhit. Time for Batia. Batia tries to go long over the top of the high line from Johnson, but it's given away. Strong work by Avalos. Galicia. Sagrero. Johnson in possession in the middle third. Avalos advances. It's out over the far touchline. Throw for the Titans. And we get our first sub of the night. Change up top. Samuel Sun is out for Northview. And Joris Dongmo is in. Possibly 3 up top now for Northview. Dongmo chasing. Unable to gather that in. Peter Munn pops it along. Correction, it's John Simmons in instead of Joris Dongmo. Number 9 instead of number 8. Simmons chasing up top for Northview. Johnson in possession in the middle third. They lose it. Here come the Titans. Looking for Simmons. Simmons gets his head around. He finds it. Deflected ball. Goes for the sombrero. Galicia's ready for it. Excellent work from Galicia to cut it back to the left foot. Galicia with a perfect long ball to pick out Sandoval. Sandoval brings it back to midfield. Robles on it now. Robles to Castillo. Castillo to Aguilar. Aguilar gets past 1, but he can't get past 2. Northview clears. Back to Galicia. Sagrero. Almost halfway through this first half. Scoreless. Johnson's had more of the ball. Northview had that free kick effort. Might have been the best chance of the night. And now it's Northview's ball on the far side with a throw. Down the line, Johnson picks it off. Sagrero on it now as Johnson advances into the final third. Out wide to the left to Castillo. Castillo with a nice cross headed away out for a corner. Castillo causing problems down the left for the Knights. And Johnson will make their first change. Avalos is off. He had the header on a corner earlier in the half. Comes off here during the attacking corner kick. Let's see if his replacement can find that opportunity just like Avalos did earlier. Corner taken to the near post. Flicked away. Shot on, and it gets past the goalkeeper, Sconier. It's a redirect. It looked like in the top of the 6. Johnson takes the lead 1-0. Long-range effort on the initial clearance. Hit first time back in at goal. Not sure if there was a deflection right in front of Andre Sconiers. But Johnson takes the lead 1-0 with 19:44 left in the first half. Northview off the kick. Swinging it to the right side. They lose possession. Here come the Knights. Aguilar loses possession. Simmons on it now for Northview. Simmons driving forward. Cuts back to his right foot. Long range shot. Curling in. Big save. Ball loose into 6. Cleared corner for Northview. Outstanding save on the long range shot from John Simmons. Curling in at that near post. Flores had to get down, unable to push it wide, but he had some help from Galicia to clear. Corner for the Titans. Titans rearrange their plan here on the corner. We'll get Joseph Kwan over to take. It's going to be an outswinger. Near post. Goalkeeper up, doesn't get there. First header is away. Northview trying to keep it in, and they do. Ball played in. Opportunity here for Northview, and they equalize. Ethan Sassine stayed on side. Johnson unable to clear out of their own half. Strong work from Peter Munn to keep that in for the Titans. Munn with the perfect through ball to pick out Sassine, and we're at 1-1. 2 goals separated by about a minute 15. And the GHSA playoffs have truly kicked off here in Gainesville. Knights take the kickoff. We're back where we were a couple of minutes ago. Level. It's 1-1 this time. Knights carrying it forward. Galicia. Castillo. Johnson consistently working this left side. Simmons gets a touch. Falls to Aguilar. Osai trying to let that ride. It was a heavy touch from Aguilar. And he's not able to get around Osai. Good positioning, good read from the center back. Osai lets it run, and Andre Skoniers takes the goal kick to bring it back into play. Johnson wins the second ball. Now battle for it in the middle third. Sassin tries to flick it down the left side. Sassin tries to come back again one more time down the left side. He earns a throw. Ethan Sassin, the goal scorer for the Titans. Ball carried forward by Simmons. Simmons on the left side looking for the cross. It gets over the goalkeeper. Has to be headed away. And the Titans have another corner. Deep cross from Simmons got over Flores. And now it's a corner from the near side. Quan, outswinger again. Short, right to Flores. Easy pickings for the goalkeeper, Stephen Flores, the senior. He's going to settle it down just a little bit, roll it short. Jose Galicia. Angel Sagrero. And Galicia now at midfield. Galicia splits the lines. Played forward to Sandoval. Sandoval trying to pull it back to the left foot. Aguilar there in the 18. His cross is blocked. It'll be a corner for the Knights. Action is picking up as we get into the second part of the first half. Eliam Chavez will take this. It'll be an in-swinging corner from the near side. Chavez to the back post. Headed away by Sassin. Ball played back in. Cleared by Quan. Shot blocked by Sassin. And Northview is able to clear. Simmons tries to get possession at midfield. He can't do it. Strong work from Johnson as they work it from the right to the left. Castillo. Robles. Back to Castillo. And now Chavez. Chavez's pass is nearly picked off by Sassin, but he can't keep it. Battle on the far side results in a throw for Johnson. Knights bring the throw back to midfield. Sagrero. To Galicia. Galicia with the big left boot into the 18, headed away. Quan slips a header, looking for Simmons, but it's cleared away by Castillo. Throw for Northview. Munn down the line to Simmons. Simmons has created problems since coming on as a first half sub. Simmons driving into the 18, still on it Simmons. Loses it over the end line. It'll be a throw for Johnson. Simmons very strong on the ball, rides off the challenges. Ran out of room, couldn't bring it back under control. Goal kick taken short. Flores to Galicia. Sagrero. Played into Robles. Robles turns, swings it over to the right side. Sagrero on it now, brings it over to Galicia on the left. Johnson continuing that patient build-up play. Into the middle to Robles. Sagrero. Over to the right side. Back to Robles. Robles. Back out to the right. Closed down quickly. Sassin is chasing. Johnson keeps possession. They go back to Flores, the goalkeeper. Flores to Sagrero. Splits the lines. Nice ball from him to Robles. Chavez tries to keep it moving. Robles regains possession. Northview heads it away. Corrapati tries to clear. It's only as far as Chavez. Chavez carries it forward for Johnson. Castillo. Sagredo. On the edge of the attacking third Johnson, they pull it back to midfield. Looking for the options. Rudy Granados. With a touch, Granados plays it forward. Sandoval turns on the right side. Sandoval driving into the final third. Sandoval loses possession, and it's cleared by Mendez for Northview. Battle at midfield. Sassin goes in for a tackle, doesn't win it. Excellent work from Johnson to keep possession. Sagredo, the metronome for the Knights. Over to Galicia. Galicia carries it forward. Castillo. Castillo at the cross. Headed away at the back post. Osai heads it out. Still in. Clearance deflected. Came into the 18, but Osai with the clearance for Northview. Back to Johnson. Back in possession at midfield. Galicia to Granados. Now down the right side for the Knights. Sandoval cuts inside. Cleared away by Quan. But it's only as far as Granados. Sagredo skips the lines this time, trying to pick out Aguilar. He does. Aguilar heads it down. Battling for it. Aguilar gets into the 18. Tackle in. Corner kick. Strong work from the sophomore Ramon Aguilar. We have a corner for the Knights with 11:20 left on the clock in the first half. Corner taken short. Sagredo leaves it. Osai got there first. Drew some heavy contact. He's back on his feet, but it's a foul. It's a free kick for Northview, and it's a yellow card for Iliam Chavez. Chavez was a little late on the tackle. The yellow card feels a little harsh. I think it looked worse than it actually was. Osai popped right back up to his feet. Just a late tackle. So under GHSA rules, Chavez has to be substituted. And Osai will take the free kick for Northview. 11-11. Both sides making a wish for another first half goal. As Osai brings us back into play with a free kick. Header won by Robles. Headed on by Quan. Simmons tries to settle for Northview. Can't do it. But it's only cleared as far as Batia. Northview on it at midfield. Quan. Excellent work from him to play back. Northview tries to skip it over the lines, looking for Sassin. Can't do it. Mendez on it. Long range effort from Leo Mendez goes wide. Mendez lines that up from about 40 yards. Struck it well, pulled it wide. 1-1. Johnson hosting Northview. A little over 10 minutes left in the first half. Chilly night here in Gainesville to kick off the GHSA playoffs. Can't wait to be back with y'all on the NFHS network for the state finals. Not sure what classifications we'll have yet, but you'll hear a lot of Soccer Down Here voices on those calls. Johnson works it into the attacking half, but it's cleared. It'll be a throw. About 10 yards inside their own half. Sagredo to Galicia. The Knights building up some momentum again as they enter into the attacking half. Galicia to Sagredo. At midfield, over to Granados on the right side. Granados to Sagredo. About 10 yards into the attacking half. Galicia on it now. Looks for that long diagonal with the left boot. It's headed away. Mendez gets a touch. Robles tries to settle. Joseph Quan clears for Northview. Granados on it now. Johnson in possession in their own half. Sagredo drives forward. Plays with Robles. Robles out to the right side. Granados. Passing getting a little crisper, a little faster for the Knights. Robles now drops into possession. Skips it to Galicia. Jose Galicia, short ball to Sagredo. Back to Galicia. A quick 1-2. Galicia down the line to Castillo. Robles driving forward, dribbles past one, dribbles past two. Aguilar down the left, cross in, blocked. Did it come off the hand? It came off the hip of Osei. Shouts for a handball. It came off the hip for sure. Cleared away. Aguilar on it, cuts back past two. Aguilar almost dribbles in past three into the 18, but it's cleared by Osei. Throw for Johnson. We get a substitution for the Knights. Christian Robles. Very influential in the middle of the park. The junior, he'll be checking out. And it's a throw for the Knights. About 20 yards from goal on the left side. Eliam Chavez back into the match. Castillo with the throw. Headed away by Batia. Johnson back in possession. Sagrero to Galicia. Jose Galicia, the freshman, left center back. He's been on the ball a lot. Wonderful left foot from Galicia. Combination on the right side for Johnson. Oscar Gonzalez with some of his first touches since coming on for Robles. Sagrero to Galicia. Back to Sagrero. Northview dropping deeper into their own half. Sagrero swings it over to the right side. Not enough room to keep that one in. Slightly overhit from Angel Sagrero. And it's a throw for the Titans on the far side. Into the middle third, flicked on. Free kick will go in the favor of Johnson. Just inside the attacking half. They take it short. Johnson tries to play fast. Sagrero now. Driving forward. Sagrero to Sandoval. Sandoval to Castillo. Castillo looking for Sandoval. Picked off by Corabati. Here come the Titans down the right side. Corabati driving forward. He keeps it in right at midfield, but Castillo intercepts. Kamal Corabati drove forward for Northview, but unable to get on the end of that pass. Now it's Granados with a nice turnaround trouble. Sassin was pressuring him. Chavez now for the Knights. Driving into the middle third. Now into the final third. Swings it over to the right side. Johnson looking for the 1-2. Leo Mendez intercepts. Mendez with the clear, only as far as Sagrero. Sagrero rescues a poor touch. Plays it inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Granados out to the right side. Back to Granados. Swings it back over to the left to Galicia. Knights trying to get Northview sliding from side to side, looking for the openings to pop up. It's a well-organized Titan side defensively. Johnson now finds some space in the middle. Gets away from Sagrero. He's under some pressure from Simmons. Castillo with the left-footed cross. Corabati with the clear. And Simmons settles. Not enough patience there for Northview. They give it back away. Oscar Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving forward on the dribble. Tackled away by the Titans. Kwan to Mendez. Mendez tries to hit the ball over the top, looking for Sassin. Flores was off his line. He does enough to clear. Flores mishits the clearance. It comes off the outside of his boot. It's out for a throw for Northview. Throw in is quickly cleared. It'll be another throw for the Titans. Titans looking for that ball over the top with their speed in Sassin and Simmons up top. As Corapati will take a break for the rest of the first half. 4.5 left. Cross comes into the backside. Easily grabbed by Steven Flores. Peter Munn unable to climb the ladder to get to that header. Northview with a foray into the attacking half. Ends up with nothing, and here comes Johnson into their attacking half. Aguilar. Gonzalez. Sagrero. Granados. The Knights stringing together passes as they move it to the right side of the pitch. Back to Sagrero. Brings it under control. Looks for some help from Sandoval. Played back to Sagredo. He tries to go down into the corner on the right side. Cleared away by the Titans. Veer Pecky with the nice read to get there. Throw in, played in quickly. Osai with the header. Sagredo heads it back into the final third. A little bit of head tennis now, but Northview wins that battle, and it's cleared by Sassin. Simmons chasing for the Titans. Simmons wins the header. He gets by Galicia. Simmons down the right side. Can he get there? He can't. Granados comes across to cover for Galicia. Earns a throw for the Knights. Excellent read from Granados. Rudy Granados, the junior. On the right side of the center back pairing with Galicia. They spread out very wide in possession. Sagredo drops in between them. Those three are controlling the possession for the Knights. They find Aguilar now into the attacking half. Sandoval pulls it back. Oscar Gonzalez over to the right side. Defended by Mendez. Mendez forces it out for a throw. Abraham Gomez down that right side for Johnson. Throw it into the 18, cleared away by Quan, and it's Mendez. Mendez picks out Simmons at midfield. A 1-2 back to Mendez. Mendez tries to go over the top. Doesn't play it into the space for Peter Munn. Picked off by the Knights. 2:05 left, first half, 1-1. Johnson driving forward, but they turn it over in the attacking half. It's Northview on it now. Pecky plays it forward to Macias. Jonathan Macias, one of the substitutes for the Titans. Simmons loses possession, another one of the substitutes. Advantage played. Sagredo steps forward, wins it, battling with Quan, and Quan wins that battle at midfield. Game's getting very scrappy in the final 120 seconds of the first half. Quan plays it back under pressure. The pass is overhit for him. Gonzalez intercepts. Gomez loses it on that far side. Sandoval and Gomez ran out of room. And it'll be a throw for the Titans. Just over 60 seconds left. 1-1. First round of the 5A playoffs. We're at 1 minute left. The throw's been held. A shoe needs to be tied, and it has. And the throw-in's down the line for Northview. Laid off, looking for Mendez. Sagredo intercepts. Angel Sagredo. On it now, right at midfield. Jeffrey Castillo. Doesn't control it up against that touchline. It's out for a throw for Northview. Castillo had his head up looking for options. A little bit of a crown on this pitch will catch you by surprise. Catches Castillo. Throw in with 22 seconds left. 40 more minutes remain after this. We will have a winner here one way or another this evening. Johnson looking for one more opportunity as they have a final foray into the attacking half. They run out of room. Clock is ticking down. That will do it for the first half here in Gainesville. The Johnson Knights, the 2018 state champions. 1 goal on the board. They took the lead. It was quickly answered back by the Northview Titans. 1-1. And they get to break for 10 minutes. I get to break for a few minutes as well. Hope you're enjoying the action here on the SDH Network. Be back in a few minutes from Gainesville. Stay with us. Welcome back to Gainesville. About 4 minutes before the second half gets underway, Northview on the road, 1-1 with the hosts, Johnson High School. My name is Jason Longshore. Thanks for listening on the SDH Network. Hopefully some of you couldn't make the trip over from Northview or enjoying the radio-style call and keeping up with your Titans. It's been a good performance from Sean Morgan's crew. They came in with a game plan to sit a little bit deeper, draw the Knights in, and look to hit on the break, and they've proven to be successful with that. They did not flinch when they conceded the opening goal at 19:44 left in the first half. Still not 100% sure if that deflected on the long-range shot from Christian Robles off of a clearance on the corner. There was a player inside the 6. Goalkeeper Andre Sconiers thought that he might have been offside, did not get the call, and Johnson took the lead, but it was just a little over a minute later that the Titans drove forward, and Ethan Sassine quickly answered for Northview, and we're at 1-1 at halftime. It's a chilly night here in Gainesville. Northview stayed outside. Johnson went into their locker room. Always curious to see how teams come back for the second half after you cool down on a night like this. I played in high school at Eagles Landing down in McDonough, Georgia in Henry County, and I got to give a shout out to another Henry County soccer graduate, Aaron Witten, who's played for the Georgia Revolution for a number of years. He's at Reinhardt University up in North Georgia, and Reinhardt is participating in the NAIA Nationals down in Florida this week. Good luck to Reinhardt. Good luck to Aaron and the Witten family. I'm sure we'll be seeing Aaron with the Georgia Revolution in the NPSL this summer. Lots of local teams getting ready this summer, in addition to Atlanta United, which you can always listen to on 92.9 The Game. Atlanta United 2 kicks off their USL Championship season this weekend on the road. It'll be about a month before you'll see them at home at Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw. Get your tickets for some action at the Fraction. I know John Nelson will be very happy to hear me say that. We've also got NPSL, WPSL action. The Atlanta Panthers are getting started with their first season in the WPSL. We're going to have the Atlanta Panthers on a Soccer Down Here live tour stop coming up in a couple of weeks. You'll get to hear more about the Panthers and their plans. UPSL action. You have the national champions in the UPSL hailing from Atlanta, Atletico Atlanta. Started their next UPSL season a little bit slow in the Georgia division, but Atletico Atlanta has a player in Dion McCauley who was active for Belize in World Cup qualifiers in the last month. You have East Atlanta FC getting ready for USL League 2 action along with the SSA Kings, the Georgia Storm in the NPSL, LSA in the NPSL as well. They're going to have their initial season up here in Gainesville. So many teams in the Atlanta area, even as you get further out. More teams popping up all over. The Dalton Red Wolves in USL League 2. You've got South Georgia Tormenta down in Statesboro in USL League 1. It's been exciting to see the growth, and GHSA has been a big part of that with so many players who have played big games, meaningful games. Love the club game, love what the youth clubs do for players in terms of development. But it's GHSA where a lot of these players get their first taste of pressure. They get their first taste of playing in front of a crowd. They get their first taste of representing others. And it's been so much fun to be part of the GHSA finals for the last 4 years, going on to year 5. Hated that we didn't get to play those last year. But the growth of the game in the state of Georgia is immense. And the high school game is a huge part of it. especially in communities like this in Gainesville. Gainesville High School knocked off Johnson in the last regular season match. There was a huge crowd here. We talked about it on our SDH live tour stop in Dalton. Southeast Whitfield and Dalton High School have an incredible Classico. Draws thousands of folks to the stadium. Metro Atlanta might be the hub, but the game's growing all over the state. We got 40 more minutes here in Gainesville to determine a winner. The Knights are back on the field. They're in all black, moving from left to right on your radio dial. Northview in all white, moving from right to left. Northview will take the kick. We'll see what the Titans have in store in half number 2. 40 more to determine a winner. We're underway. Titans go long off the kick. It's headed down to Gomez. Picked off by Corabati. His pass to Sassine's a little heavy. Steven Flores with the clear. Into the middle third. Johnson tries to settle. They played out to the right to Abraham Gomez. Gomez. Passes cleared. Veer Pecky with the clearance with his left boot. Rudy Granados with the throw. Chavez with the turn. Tackled away from him. Long ball looking for Sassine. Cleared away. Here comes Johnson in the middle of the park. Robles. Chavez. Sagrero. And now it's back to Galicia. Galicia, the freshman at midfield. Swings it over to Landon Avalos. His header nearly gave Johnson the lead to open the scoring off of a corner. Dangerous weapon there. He returns to the back line. Granados goes up for the header, can't win it. Northview chasing. Joris Dongmo is now into the match up top. Dongmo and Sassine are the two forwards for Northview. A couple minutes into the second half, 1-1 as Johnson brings it into the middle third. Galicia at midfield. Plays it into Sagrero. He has to turn away from the pressure from Sassine. Dongmo there as well. Sagrero so calm on the ball, keeps possession. Galicia plays it off of Dongmo. Throw for Johnson. Robles tries to play Aguilar down the left. Cleared away. Another throw for Johnson. Ball popped back in off the fence. You're going to have to take that throw again. Thrown in down the line. It's over Aguilar, headed away. And then flicked away by Peter Munn. Here comes back to Chavez. Tackled away by Kwan. Joseph Kwan, been so important for Northview in front of that back line. Leo Mendez to Sassine. Sassine draws a foul. The home crowd disagrees with that decision. But Ethan Sassine earns a free kick for his Titans. Kamal Kurapati plays it long, looking for the flick on. It's headed away by Avalos. Throwing in the attacking half now for Northview. Pecky steps up to take the throw. Pecky down the line for Sassine. Easily dealt with by the Knights. Gomez carries it forward. Tackled away by Kwan. Another recovery from Joseph Kwan. Pecky now on it on the left side for Northview. Pecky to Dongmo. Dongmo tries to lay it off to Sassine, but he didn't make the run. Granados now on it for Johnson. Avalos. Avalos splits two to Sagrera. Avalos now swings it back over to Galicia. Galicia, nice ball to Sagrero. Pulls it back at midfield around Dongmo. Avalos now on it. Inside his own half. And Granados. Johnson's into the attacking half. Granados, back to Avalos. Avalos swings it to the left side to Galicia. Now he advances into the attacking half. Galicia stepping forward. Sagrero. On it now into the middle third. Chips it in, looking for Aguilar. Headed away. Northview clears. Sassin chases. Avalos gives it away at midfield. Good pressure from Ethan Sassin. His throw for Leo Mendez. Mendez gets in behind Granados. Mendez pulls it back. Nice move from Leo Mendez. Mendez with the cross. Easy for Steven Flores at the near post. Leo Mendez driving forward for Northview. Unable to pull that cross back. And Galicia now down the left. Castillo loses it at midfield, but it's a throw for the Knights. Castillo to Chavez. Chavez gets a fortunate deflection, but Osae's going to let that ride out for a goal kick. Shrey Batia was trying to clear. It came back off of Castillo, but with too much heat on it. Goal kick. Andre Sconiers will take this goal kick. A little over 5 minutes into the second half. 1-1. Long ball played by Pecky. Picked off by Sagrero at midfield. Robles. Robles battling. Robles still on it. Cleared away by Pecky. Only as far as Aguilar. Aguilar with the left-footed shot. Blocked by Osae. Cleared by Pecky. Sassin with a header to Dongmo. Granados intercepts. Sagrero pulls it back around one. Corrapati tries to hold off Sagrero. Forces him out wide. Aguilar working to get around Batia. Can't do it. Strong defensive work from Shrey Batia. And now it's Dongmo at midfield for Northview. Here come the Titans. Ethan Sassin cuts it over to the right side. Right-footed blast from long range over the bar. Sassin had teammates trying to get up with him. He wanted that the whole way as he cut it over to his right foot. Shot from 25 goes high. Goal kick played short by Flores. 1-1. Neither side's been able to find a breakthrough here in half number 2. Avalos to Galicia. Galicia at midfield. Chips it in looking for Sandoval. It's Joseph Kwan again recovering it for the Titans. Corrabati wins it back. Sassin lays it off at midfield to Mendez. Mendez, nice pass from him to Dongmo. Dongmo tries to hit the through ball to Sassin, but it's behind him. Intercepted by Avalos. Avalos carries it forward on his own into the attacking half. Aguilar with the nutmeg on Dongmo. Robles, now at midfield, swings it over the right side to Granados. Granados, defended by Mendez, hits the through ball to Sandoval. Sandoval trying to get around, no room there. Really well-organized backline for Northview, making it difficult for Johnson. Well read on the through ball from Granados. Just slightly overhit. Sandoval could not find his way around the defender, Peter Munn. Alex Loyevsky. Loyevsky shielded Sandoval off. Goal kick played to midfield, headed away by Corrapati. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw for Johnson. Granados to Sagrero. Back to goalkeeper Flores. 8 minutes into the second half. 1-1. Johnson trying to build up something here at midfield. Sagrero. Galicia. Sagrero again. Just advancing forward, pushing Northview back deeper. Granados now on the right side. Down the line for Gomez. Cleared away by Pecky. Sassin trying to settle it. He eventually does off the header from Granados. Ethan Sassin driving from left to right. And a cross back, but he slips. He gets back up on it. Sassin with the cross. Overhits it for Mendez. The slip almost ended up working out for Ethan Sassin. Flores now with the throw down the right side. Abraham Gomez. Step overs around Corrapati. Gomez to Sandoval. Sandoval away from Loyevsky. Sandoval to Robles. Sagrero. Johnson brings it back to midfield to get set. Galicia. Walking it forward. Galicia. Gets away from Castillo. Cleared away by Mun. Avalos now. Sagrero. Johnson again. Ball's overhit looking for Sandoval. Joseph Kwan under pressure. Osai's clearance is blocked. Andre Skonier's quick out of his 6-yard box to grab it at the edge of the 18. Good read from Skoniers. Lays it down. Plays at the midfield. Headed down off of Sassin. It's Avalos who carries it forward. Sandoval. Sandoval looking to turn. Swinging it out to the left side. Castillo and Aguilar. Castillo with the overlap. Aguilar cuts inside. Tackled away from him. Kwan is there. Mun is there. But Aguilar wins it back and plays Castillo down the left. Osai with the big clear for Northview. Johnson starting to pin the Titans in deep again. Just over 10 minutes played in the second half. 1-1 between Johnson and Northview. Granados plays it into the midfield for the Knights. Back to Granados from Robles. Granados with the cross. Nobody home. Skoniers grabs it. Strong defensive team here in Northview. That 6-8-1 regular season record. Very misleading when you see this side play. 2-2-1 finish to the season. Stronger and stronger as the year went on. Corrapati turns it over to Robles. Here come the Knights. Blocked by Mendez, but back to Robles. Chavez. Aguilar. Aguilar with the chip to the back post. Skonier's off his line. Skonier gets there, gets a touch, settles it, drops it outside the 18 as his momentum was carrying him out. Really close if he carried that over the line. Johnson recovers possession. Sandoval down the right side. Gomez into the 18. Gomez tackled away by Loyevsky. Gomez now defended by Mendez. Leo Mendez tries to clear. He does partially. Northview earns a throw deep in their own half. Veer Pecky knocked over by Robles as he cleared and prevented the break. A little bit of a controversial moment there. Skonier struggled to handle the cross. Ended up dropping it as he was on the edge of the 18. And now it's Johnson in possession again as they recover the throw. Leo Mendez charging into the back of Gomez twice, earns a free kick. Gomez drew the challenge twice. The second one is actually better than the first because this is a much better free kick for the Knights. It is about 22 yards from goal, but only about 3 yards inside the field off the touchline. It's a narrow field here in Johnson. So this is maybe 5 yards from the edge of the 18. Angel Sagrero will take the free kick with his left foot, curling it in. Skonier's out for it, gets hands to it, bobbles it, but gathers it in. Andre Skoniers able to do enough there. Read it really, really well. Grabbed it in a crowd. Lays it down, kicks it to midfield. Sassin wins it for the Titans. Mendez tries to play Sassin down the line. Just too many Knights to take it away. Robles dribbling past a couple. Excellent work from Christian Robles, the junior. Sandoval out to the left side. Castillo overhits it, but Robles is there instead. Back heel to Chavez. Tackled away, but it's a foul on Peter Munn. Late challenge from Munn. Free kick here for Johnson. This one is in range for a shot if Sagrero wants it. 30 yards from goal. Chavez and Sagrero are over it. A righty and a lefty. A 5-man wall that Skonier sets up. Chavez, the righty. Sagrero, the lefty. It's Chavez into the wall. Chavez, though, recovers possession. Chavez with the cross. Top of the 6, and it's in! Chavez keeps his head after the shot is blocked by the wall. Takes it down the left side. Slips it into the top of the 6, and Abraham Gomez with the goal into the roof of the net from the top of the 6. Johnson recovers the lead. The Knights 2, Northview 1. 25:52 on the clock. That will start ticking down now on the whistle. The Northview Titans need to find an equalizer. Last time it came in just a little over a minute, and they're already into the attacking half. Cross in. Gets away from Granados. Mendez is there. Big save from Steven Flores. The cross came in, not handled well by the back line. Flores comes to the top of his 6 and holds his ground. Gets the right hand out to knock down the flick from Leo Mendez. Shades of the first half as Northview nearly finds an equalizer quickly. Smart from Johnson now. Slow the game down. Knock the ball around a little bit. Gather your composure. They decided that wasn't the plan. They put it into the 18. It's cleared away by Vierpeki. Back to Granados. Rudy Granados. Fouled by Sassin. Good work from Granados as he pulls it back away from the initial challenge to draw the free kick. Nothing malicious there from Sassin. He's just a little late to it, and it's excellent work from Granados. Rudy Granados on the right side of this defense for the Knights. Sagrero will take the free kick. 45 yards out, curls it in with the left foot, headed away by Kwan. Dongmo tries to settle for the Titans, but Robles recovers possession. Back to Granados and Sagrero at midfield. Over to the left side to Galicia. Jose Galicia, the freshman. He's played every minute so far tonight. Loses possession in the attacking half. He recovers. Dongmo on it for the Titans. Dongmo and Mon, little two-man game. They lose possession. It's to Sandoval now as he enters into the 18 for Johnson. His cross, tackled away by Kwan. Feel like Joseph Kwan has been everywhere for the Titans. His exit pass is picked off by Sagrero. Avalos, Granados, and now Avalos again. Galicia at midfield. Sagrero to Sandoval. Sandoval inside to Chavez, back to Sandoval, top of the 18. Gomez now inside the 18. Gomez on the right side, pulls it back away from one defender. Cross doesn't happen as Vierpeki clears. Substitute for Johnson, almost midway through the second half. Abraham Gomez will get to catch his breath. Gomez has been effective down the right side for the Knights. I believe it's Oscar Gonzalez who has checked back in. Throw in taken, cleared away by Kwan. It was actually Kevin Castillo Jr. who checked in. Here comes Ethan Sassin down the left for the Titans. Sassin cutting back to his right foot. Sassin to Mendez, top of the 18. Mendez shot curling over the bar. Leo Mendez and Ethan Sassin. Two-man counterattack for Northview. But the 22-yard effort from Mendez is high. Steven Flores takes the goal kick short to Galicia. Avalos. Back to Galicia. Right at midfield now, the Knights. Galicia pulls it back to Sagrero. Sagrero in the middle of the park swings it over to Castillo. Kevin Castillo. He cuts in from the right flank. Castillo has passed to Sandoval's too much. Osai clears. Dongmo to Kwan to Mun. Tackled away by Jeffrey Castillo on the left side. Osai with the big clear. Galicia able to control. No pressure. Galicia can take his time. Jeffrey Castillo now. Chavez. Sandoval checks back for it. Robles swings it over to the right side. Kevin Castillo cutting in on his left foot. Kevin Castillo for Aguilar. Collision in the box. Cleared. No foul there. Leo Mendez tries to control it for Northview. Gets some help from Corrapati. Corrapati with the through ball to Sassin, but it's over hit. Avalos is there instead. He goes back to his goalkeeper, Flores. Sagrero pulls it back in the middle of the park. Such a high soccer IQ from Angel Sagrero. Always making the right decisions in the middle of the field for Johnson. Corrapati intercepts a pass for Northview, but he goes down after losing possession. Sandoval with the step over. Sandoval back to the left foot. Sandoval with the shot, and it's a goal! Goal for Johnson. Jorge Sandoval recovers possession in the attacking half, steps over, cuts back to the left foot, rips it from the top of the 18, and the Knights lead 3-1. 3-1 lead for the Johnson Knights. Big goal there from Jorge Sandoval, the sophomore. Amazing composure from him to regain possession, not just be settled with that, get his head up and see that he only has one man to beat, eliminates him with the step over, creates the space for the left-footed shot, and beats Andre Skoniers to the far side netting. 3-1 for Johnson. 19:50 left on the clock here in the second half. Northview is going to have to open up a little bit now and get more numbers forward. They've done so well defending and counterpunching tonight. They're going to have to start to carry the play a bit as they ready two substitutes on the far side. Johnson now comfortable with the ball. Sagrero pulls it back multiple times, swings it over to Granados. Granados inside to Sandoval. Sandoval to Chavez. Chavez to Aguilar. Aguilar pulls it back on the end line under pressure. Drops it for Castillo. Tackled away by Kwan. Throw in for Jeffrey Castillo. Throws into Sandoval. Great turn. Cuts it across, but it's behind Kevin Castillo on the far side. Leo Mendez down the line. Ethan Sassin in his own half. Gets help from Kamal Corrapati. Joris Dongmo to Sassin on the left side. Sassin steps forward. Corrapati driving forward now for the Titans. His left-footed cross, top of the 18. Dongmo with a shot over the bar. Excellent work from Corrapati as he gets forward on a rare occasion here. Picks out a cross to the top of the 18, but Dongmo unable to keep it down under the crossbar. Two subs now for Northview. Dongmo is out. Munn is out. John Simmons is back in. Very dangerous in the first half. The other sub is on the far side. Believe it is Jonathan Macias. He's also solid in the first half. 17:45 on the clock. Johnson with a 3-1 lead. Looking to advance to the next round of the GHSA playoffs. Granados' pass to Sagrero is one back. Kevin Castillo drives forward. Chavez is tackled away from him. Loyevsky with the clearance, and he's fouled in the backwash by Chavez. Free kick for Northview, just outside their own penalty area. Titans trying to get numbers forward. They go long with that free kick. Sacin's able to control it on his chest, but Granados gets in to clear. Throw for Northview. Right in front of us at midfield. Simmons with the turn. John Simmons. Out wide to Sacin. Sacin looking for the big switch to Macias. Doesn't get to him. It's headed away. And here come the Knights. Sandoval in the attacking half. Sandoval gets help from Kevin Castillo. Castillo cuts back inside to Sandoval. Sandoval touches it away from Osai. Couldn't beat him a second time. Sagrero so calm in the middle of the field. Picks off the pass, juggles a little bit, regains possession. And we have the clock stopped at 16:13. Looks like Joseph Kwan is going to have to leave the game. Not sure what happened there. Kwan is out. Might be his knee. Might have actually been some blood on his knee. Not 100% sure. He's off to the bench. He walked off fine, but not sure why he had to leave suddenly. Johnson now back underway. They're into the attacking half. Just over 15 minutes left. Macias regains possession for the Titans. Osai under all kinds of pressure. Has to give away the throw. Johnson with the throw on the edge of the final third. Back to Sagrero. Cross comes in looking for Sandoval. It's cleared by Osai. Simmons. Simmons plays it back to Pecky. Simmons now to Loyevsky. Good pass from him out of the back to Sacin. Sacin has some help, but it's tackled away by Chavez. Chavez tracks back to defend. Leo Mendez, who stepped up high, won it back for Northview. Unable to do anything with it. Granados tackled it away from him. Kevin Castillo carrying it forward. Plays it inside to Robles. Tackled away. Northview. Corapati with the clear. Picks out Sacin. This could lead to something for the Titans. Gets the run from Simmons. Avalos is there. Gets a touch. A necessary touch from Landon Avalos. Jose Galicia helps him out. Avalos now under pressure. Granados. Mendez with the pressure. Earns a throw for Northview. Titans trying to play in the other half now. Corapati looking for the through ball. Doesn't find anybody. It's deflected away. And Flores is able to take his time. Simmons was making the run for Northview. Flores rolls it out to the left side to Galicia. Jose Galicia, the freshman. Two-man game with Chavez. They go at it one more time. Chavez to Sagrero. He's going to swing it over to the right side to Granados. Sagrero over to the left. Great first touch. Jeffrey Castillo, first time, tried to play it into Aguilar, just a little behind him. But Robles comes back to regain possession at midfield. 13 and a half left. 3-1 for Johnson. Sagrero into the attacking half. Granados. Sagrero. Chavez. Robles. Gets through everybody. Andre Sconiers is there. Sconiers sets it down. Long ball from the top of the 18. Gets over everybody. Simmons went up for it. Couldn't settle it. Battle at midfield. It will be a throw for the Knights. Substitution first. Granados will be checking out. Good second half for Rudy Granados. He gets replaced by Abraham Gomez. Turned over Northview now into the attacking half, led by Sassin. Sassin with the cross. Avalos is there, and he clears. Landon Avalos steps in front at the near post in front of Simmons. Northview dialing up the pressure as they need one to cut into this lead. 12 minutes left. Titans with a throw on the far side. Simmons back to goal. Drops it in. Good work from Northview. Cross in, looking for Mendez. It gets through him. Sassin's going to recover it, though. Sassin up against the touchline. Gets past Gomez. Ethan Sassin earns a corner kick for the Titans. Everybody forward for Northview. I do almost mean everybody. Sconier stays at home. But every other field player, bar Pecky, who's going to be about 25 yards from goal, is inside the 18. It'll be an in-swinger from the near side. Top of the 6. Headed down and cleared. Sandoval now is able to turn. Sandoval rides off a challenge. Sandoval's got some help from Aguilar. Aguilar driving forward down the right side. Sandoval back to Aguilar into the 18. Aguilar with the cross. Goal number 4 for Johnson on the counter. What a break from the Knights. Led by Sandoval. Assisted by Aguilar. And slotted home by Kevin Castillo. Textbook contra-ataque from the Johnson Knights. Northview sent everybody up on the corner. It was headed out to the top of the 18. Tried to foul, I think. And Sandoval, Jorge Sandoval, the sophomore, just rode off the challenge. Advanced into the attacking half. Picked out Aguilar on the right side. Aguilar's cross, perfect to Castillo. And that should do it for the Knights. They had to work for this one, though. Northview has made it difficult for Johnson tonight. The scoreline is misleading. The quality from the Knights in the attacking final third, though, has been the difference. Johnson now with just over 10 minutes left. Nursing a 4-1 lead. They'll start looking ahead to round 2. Northview has given a great battle here tonight. You look at the records coming in, and you would think that the 13-4-1 Knights would make an easy match of it against the 6-8-1 Titans. Not to be. Not to be. Northview still trying to cut into this lead. Mendez on the right side earns a throw. Northview with the sub. Looks like Quan is going to check back in. Quan is back in the match for the Titans. Simmons off the throw. Out to the right. Won by Jeffrey Castillo. Tackled back away by Simmons. He tries to get a cross and it's blocked. He earns a throw. Throw for the Titans deep down the right side. They pick out Mendez on the edge of the 18. Mendez can't control, and here come the Knights. Robles down the middle. Out to the right side to Kevin Castillo. Castillo with La Pausa around Sassin. Just that little pause from Castillo. Sassin flies on by. Big switch from Castillo over to the left. Now back to Kevin Castillo. Castillo, wonderful first touch. So dangerous on the dribble, cutting across. His pass gets through on the far side. It's a turnover, and it'll be a throw for Northview. Long ball played to Mendez off the throw. Sassin battling for it. Gets a touch, but Johnson is able to settle and control. Avalos to Galicia. And Avalos again at the heart of the back line for Johnson. Sagrero. Galicia. Oscar Gonzalez is in that middle of the field as well. Johnson able to get 2 players sitting in the holding midfield. Long ball played by Flores goes off of Veer Pecky's head. It's a throw for the Knights. 8 minutes left. Throw for Gomez to Sagrero. Sassin with a good challenge to win it back. Simmons gives it away, tries to spring the break down the right side. It's turned over. Long-range shot blocked by Osai. It's back for the Knights. Robles settles it. Long-range shot from Juan Jacinto, sophomore who's checked into the game here late. Gomez. Touch around Mendez. Johnson in possession at midfield. Sagrero. Galicia. Robles. Robles with the switch. Kevin Castillo is there. Kevin Castillo turns the corner. Inverted winger, so dangerous on his right side, cutting into his left. Get that same on the opposite side now from Jeffrey Castillo. Gonzalez. Kevin Castillo. Big switch. Headed away. Joseph Kwan on it for Northview. Kwan, good ball from him to Corapati. Corapati's outlet pass is behind Simmons. Johnson in possession again. 6.5 minutes left. Sagrero. 4-1 lead for the Johnson Knights over the Northview Titans. Driving through. Sandoval cuts to the left foot. Sandoval shot right at Andre Sconiers. Sandoval was looking for goal number 2, but is shot through traffic right at Andre Sconiers. Number of saves for the goalkeeper from Northview. But the Knights have just created too many dangerous opportunities, and they're on it again in the attacking half. Feels like wave after wave for Johnson. Kevin Castillo with another beautiful first touch. Long range shot. Sagrero wanted to get on the board. High and wide. 5.5 left. Goal kick for Northview. Sconiers takes this long to midfield. Header won by Robles. Kevin Castillo on it. Castillo defended by Mendez. Mendez commits the foul. Free kick for Johnson. 30 yards from goal. Kevin Castillo, so dangerous since he checked into the game. Gonzalez is going to leave it for Sagrero. 5:07 on the clock. Joseph Kwan is going to check out again for Northview. A valiant effort from the Titans. Looks like it's going to come up short. Sagrero, left-footed curler just over the crossbar from 30 yards. Angel Sagrero. On the SDH network, we appreciate holding midfielders. Sagrero is definitely part of the Holding Midfielders Appreciation Society. Really strong match from the junior. Sandoval regains possession again for Johnson. Gonzalez, Kevin Castillo, all the way back to Avalos. Avalos to Galicia. Sagrero. Simmons intercepts. John Simmons down the right side. John Simmons cuts around Sagrero. Simmons, top of the 18. Simmons around Avalos. Simmons, individual effort, amazing goal from John Simmons. 4:09 on the clock. Are we going to have a miracle here in Gainesville tonight? It's 4-2. Johnson with the lead. Northview maybe with a little momentum. Solo run from John Simmons. Incredible goal. Cuts the lead to 4-2. Johnson now going to maybe try to take the air out of the ball a little bit. Galicia back to his goalkeeper, Flores. Trying to draw Northview out to hit the long ball over the top. Flores gives it away at midfield with a long clearance. Northview with the throw at midfield. 3:45 left. Foul. Free kick for Northview. They take it quickly to Simmons. Simmons tried to earn a free kick. Doesn't get it. Over the top. Sconier's way out of his 18 with the clearance. Good ball from Sconier's almost perfectly to Corapati. Corapati tried to touch it along. Now it's back again for Northview. Sassin driving across. Sassin from left to right. The wall pass back to him. Corapati now. Chipped in. Looking for the run from Mendez. Too much. Jonathan Macias tried to make this very interesting with 3 minutes left. Steven Flores. Ball in his hands. Goalkeeper for Johnson. Long punt from the top of his 18 into the attacking half for the Knights. Virpecki heads it back to his goalkeeper, Sconiers. Andre Sconiers. Big clearance. It's only to Robles, though, at midfield. Robles for the Knights. Kevin Castillo. Back heel from Kevin Castillo. Robles tries to pull it back, loses possession. Mendez. Inside. Long ball played by Loyevsky. Simmons chasing, but Flores is out of his 6-yard box to gather it in. Steven Flores read that very well as Alex Loyevsky tried to bend it into the run of Simmons. Punt from Flores. Long punt from him. Virpecki heads it down. Clearance is deflected. Not deflected. It will be a throw near midfield for Johnson. Run down the line. Settled by Corapeti. Loyevsky, Corapati. Gonzalez for Johnson. 90 seconds left. Sagrero. Over to the left side. Jeffrey Castillo. Aguilar. Battling with Mun. Sorry, Jacinto on that left side. He's battling with Batia. Committed the foul. Clearance by Osa'i on the free kick. Simmons fighting for it near midfield. Settled by Johnson. Simmons is chasing. Galicia turns it back. Plays to his goalkeeper, Flores. Simmons continues the run. Less than a minute. Northview needs to get something quickly. Loyevsky wins the header at midfield. Popped along by Sagrero. Long ball over the top for Northview. Too much. It's going to be a throw for Johnson as the clock continues to tick at 40 seconds. The Knights should be comfortable now. That goal from Simmons gave him a little bit of a scare. It's going to be a sub. Quick sub here for Northview as the clock continues to run. Corapati is off. Less than 20 seconds. That's going to do it for Northview. They try to get one more. Mendez, perfect ball in. Flag goes up. Flag goes up. If Mendez had played it just a little sooner, maybe that's onside. It's not going to matter. It's going to be a 4-2 win for the Johnson Knights. Big second half with 3 goals for the Knights. Northview gave them an absolute battle. It was 1-1 at halftime. Overtime, Johnson was able to wear them down and create more space in that final third. Some beautiful goals from Kevin Castillo and Sandoval for the Knights, and they will advance in the GHSA playoffs. We hope to have some more GHSA playoff matches here on the SDH network. As I said, can't wait to be back on the GHSA state finals. Not sure what classifications we get. Would not be surprised to see these Knights there. You'll hear myself. You'll hear Jessica Charman. You will hear John Nelson. You will hear Mike Conti on state finals games, along with our friends Justin Hanover. Good friend Moon will be on it as well. Those dates are coming up in May. There's still quite a few rounds to go to get to the state finals. Johnson advances. Northview's season is done at 6-9-1. Johnson moves on at 14-4-1. Thanks for spending your evening with us here in Gainesville. I'm Jason Longshore signing off. The Knights advance 4-2.